Hello Pokemon lovers and welcome on Pokemon series extended channel. Today we'll see Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Season 10 Episode 50. Still if you didn't watch previous episode you will get its link in description. Go and see one. Let's get started today's episode without any delay. Title Glory Blades. At the beginning we see at night Ash is practicing with his Pokemon for tournaments, tacting battles, and while practicing they see a flame from forest. Whereas in Pokemon Center Nurse Joy is getting tired due to tacting battle. So surprisingly, Brock comes and flirts in front of him and asks to assist in you helping Pokemon. And Holly is watching it. And yes, Don and Conway is talking about Pokemon and trainer friendship and Don goes to tell about it to Ash. In forest, Paul is giving training to Chimchar and Ash comes there and Ash gets hit by flamethrower. But Ash didn't get angry, he appreciates Chimchar that he is getting stronger. But Paul say Chimchar were not yet and Don comes there. Paul say he was lacking some of his weak points. So Ash say if you want to make Chimchar stronger, work on his stronger points. Paul tells Chimchar want this training to be strong and Paul goes and Chimchar follows his trainer. In Bush, Team Rocket feels bad for Chimchar. Again we see Chimchar is training with Paul's other Pokemon and Chimchar get tired. Paul orders Electricate to wake up and Chimchar using Thunder, but Pika to save in time. And Ash takes Chimchar to a Pokemon Center. While in Pokemon Center, Brock is healing Chimchar and seeing this, Holly appreciates Brock's skill because she thinks Brock only do flirt. Brock comes out and tells Chimchar needs some rest. And later we see Brock and Paul talking and Brock asks Paul as a Chimchar friend why to train us so hard. Paul tells one day he sees Chimchar is running away from Zangoose but they follow him and attack him. Chimchar was on the end of a cliff. Paul watched from behind. All Zangoose goes to attack toward Chimchar but surprisingly Chimchar used Flare Wheel with more power and defeated them. Seeing this power and stamina of Chimchar and asked Chimchar to come with me. And Paul was sure if this 5 Pokemon will be in his team, he will definitely win League. But from that day, Chimchar didn't get powerful. So Brock said that's why putting pressure to replicate those power of Chimchar. Team Rocket is listening the conversation. And Paul wants to send Chimchar beyond its limit and goes to get Chimchar for training, but they stop and Nurse Joy comes and insists him and say Chimchar needs some rest. We see Don Conway wins the battle and so Brock and Holly too. Now the last battle of the day is of Ash and Paul. We see Ash choose Turtwig and Paul choose Chimchar and Ash gets surprised because Chimchar is still tired. Ash says, Chimchar, you need some rest. Chimchar is alright and order Turtwig to protect Chimchar during battle. And we see opponent Pokemon is Metagross and Zangoose. Seeing Zangoose, Chimchar gets shocked as battle begins. Chimchar goes to use Flare Wheel on Metagross but surprisingly Zangoose comes and Turtwig uses the leaf to defend but wasn't effect and so both Turtwig and Chimchar get hit. Again both try hard but can't and keep getting hit. After that Zangoose goes to attack on Chimchar and Chimchar reminds his path. And fortunately, Turtwig used Bite and stop him. Metagross was coming to attack, so Paul ordered to use Flare Wheel on Turtwig. At first, Chimchar insists to do it, but he has to obey the order and he used Flare Wheel on Turtwig and Zangoose and hit Metagross and Turtwig get major damage. Again, Zangoose attack on Chimchar. Paul ordered to use Flare Wheel, but seeing was scary face, Chimchar gets scared and all get surprised. Paul say, guess that's it. But Ash ordered to use Laser Leaf and save Chimchar. Then Zangoose used Fire Flash on Turtwig and fortunately Chimchar stopped it and saved Turtwig. Opponent gets shocked. Ash and Chimchar ask Paul to give command but Paul turns his face, neglect him. So Ash take control of Chimchar and order to use Flamethrower and all get surprised because Ash was not the winner. Chimchar used Flamethrower and Metagross get defeated. Everyone was surprised because Ash was ordering Chimchar. After that, Turtwig dodged with his signature style and defeats Zangoose using Tackle. And so both Ash and Paul win this battle and we get 4 tag team and tomorrow will be the quarterfinal. Here Holly, Brock, Conway and Don is surprised that they win. Ash appreciates both but Chimchar is sad because Paul is angry on him. Later at evening, Paul calls Chimchar out and says, "You're out of my team." Chimchar gets shocked. Soon Ash, Brock and Don comes and Ash asks, "Paul, so it does the end of your special training? You give it to Chimchar?" And Paul say, "Yeah, it's right. And I wanna get a new fire type Pokemon." Chimchar feels sad and was going in forest. Ash feels bad too. So he stops Chimchar and asks to come with us and Paul gets shocked listening this. And Ash is asking Chimchar to come with him. With this, when one door closes, another one opens, and so invitation comes from our friend Chimchar to share his journey. We'll see Chimchar will accept it or not. And with this, here the episode ends. So friends, if you like the episode, share it with your friends and comment me what's your thought in this episode. For next episode, subscribe our Pokemon series channel, press the bell icon, and we'll see you soon with the episode. Thank you.